Hello friends, Tiger Coward here. Welcome to day 2 of our Fall Colors tour. Today we ride into the Adirondacks and we're rewarded with great roads and incredible scenery. Our final destination today was the Ausable Chasm, which we achieved on a route that would take us through Old Forge, through the Adirondacks to Ticonderoga, and then up the west shores of Lake Champlain. This morning, we woke up to bright sunshine on the shores of Lake Oneida. Lighting a fire took the chill off the morning, as did a good cup of tea. Shortly after, we packed up and headed to Denny's in North Syracuse for a grand slam breakfast. After a huge meal, we hit the slab to get to the Adirondacks as quickly as possible. We took Interstate 90 to Verona, which led us to Route 265 through Holland Patent and Barneveld.
When the nights grow cold and the longer days crawl deep inside your bones, keep your head up, there's plenty of eyes watching from the hills, just like us, ready and aim to kill. I drag these chains, keep pulling them slowly closer to the grave.
Eventually, we reached the aptly named Forest Port and felt that we had finally reached the autumnal riding bliss that we were craving. In metropolitan Forest Port, we passed the world-famous Wigwam Tavern, with an airplane fuselage on the roof of the building. There is a great story behind this strange landmark. You should Google it. For the remainder of the day, we had nothing but beautiful riding on great roads with brilliant fall colors and magnificent summer-like conditions.
Just like us, ready and aim to kill. I drag these chains, keep pulling them slowly closer to the grave. I drag these chains, keep pulling them slowly until I break. I've been passing out, got Marlboros in my mouth. I can't figure out what's left to dream about. The lust, the pride, the envy.
Reaching the charming village of Old Forge, we ran into our first and only bout of traffic. Old Forge is the western gateway to the Adirondack Park, and this Saturday afternoon was the temporary home of hundreds of people who were flocking to the area to soak in the beauty. We skirted the traffic by taking the South Shore Road, which delivered us to the village of Inlet and back onto Highway 28. This is a better route and should be logged into your GPS even if there isn't a traffic jam. Let me know in the comments what are your favorite Adirondack back roads and tips for circumnavigating touristy congestion.
Under the blood-stained sky, running out of places left to hide. This life a sin catching up real quick, and I'm lucky to be alive. Under the blood-stained sky, looking for the devil in disguise. Cursed like my kin, never meant to win, and I'm lucky to be alive. So tonight I must escape this place. Filled with anger and with hate, this place, this place. Maybe I'm just depraved, trying to make it out of here unscathed. I've my dad's kissed the love I left, and I know that I can't be saved. Maybe I'm just depraved, cursed to make the same mistakes. Ride across these plains that the past in flames, and take what's left to the grave. So tonight I must escape this place, filled with anger and with hate this place. Yeah, tonight I must.
Blissfully, we traveled through forests, past lakes, and over mountains on Highway 28 until we reached Blue Mountain Lake, and there we stopped for a break on its shores. We continued north to Long Lake and then headed east to Paradox. It seems like a contradiction to call this place Paradox, but whatever.
Stumbling through these empty streets, the devil and me, thick as thieves, and I'm blessed with a brutal sense of grace. Not much has changed, just an empty chase. After all these years, I still can't shake that I've been blessed with a brutal sense of grace. So tonight I must escape this place, filled with anger and with hate.
Our goal was to tour the outside of Fort Ticonderoga. This was an attraction that WT has longed to visit, and it seemed like a great venue to spend some time on a warm October afternoon. Unfortunately, the park that surrounds the fort blocks all of its views. When we reached the admission gate, we learned that the entrance fee was $27 and that the attraction would be closing in a little over an hour. We passed on that and headed north to our campground. The ride north, on Shore Airport and Adirondack Park roads, along the western banks of Lake Champlain was fantastic. We joined Highway 9N and cruised the pretty lakeside town of Port Henry. From there, we jumped on Interstate 87, and it too was beautiful. It was a long and beautiful day with 425 kilometers of brilliant scenery. Tonight was a backpacker pantry boil-in-the-bag meals for dinner again, which is fine by me because I think they're delicious. I had pad thai again because it's great. We were very happy to land at the Ausable Chasm campground, which will be our home for the next 2 sleeps. I love you all. Good night from the Adirondacks. Go forth with an open mind and most importantly an open heart. And remember, self-care is not selfish.
I've changed too many times to try